What's up? I'm Meg.
I'm Law.
And we're somebody's unhinged sister in all the ways. In all the ways. I'm all over the place today.
What is Monday? Tuesday?
Today's
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, I think. I don't know. I would square up with a bear today.
See, I had a fantastic day because it was like 70 degrees.
Yeah,
and
this
I got
is your day.
Yeah. Oh, I got some sun. There was. I disowned all responsibilities and I sat on the back porch for at least probably 4
I love that for
hours
you.
straight.
4
today.
hours on the porch?
Yeah.
I could never.
Well, we took a walk too.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then so we were outside for
Yeah,
probably
I
4
just
hours.
can't. I worked in my workshop today with the door open. That was nice.
Oh, I love it.
But I just like the cold. It's going to be 40s tomorrow.
Yeah, and that makes me want to.
And we're all going to be sick.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be sick. Okay, I'm trying some kind of something to prove to y'all I haven't tasted it yet. My straw is still encased in its
A dirty
casing.
Baja Blast. See, I love all the dirty sodas. So in my head,
What
that
exactly
is-
makes it dirty? Because my brain is like olive juice.
No, dirty with sodas is normally like coconut, lime, vanilla, and I think that's just like vanilla cream.
I think I saw this
Yeah.
on something. Should I give her a stir?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be frozen, but it's not. It's not frozen, is it?
Mm-mm. It's on the rocks. Let's see here.
Good, not good.
I'm not sure I taste anything different.
It looks different.
It does look different. It looks a lot different.
Yeah.
I think it's just sweeter. It's delicious because Baja Blast is one of the superior sodas. And I said what I said.
Yeah, and you can't eat Taco Bell food without having a Baja Blast.
Absolutely
to go
not.
with it.
And I know people that don't like Baja Blast.
That's insane.
And I find that the most insane thing.
Yeah.
I don't see how you get better than a Baja Blast.
Well, that's some people don't like soda. Period. None of them.
Which is
And I'm
crazy.
like,
my
y'all,
brother doesn't drink soda.
Really?
Not ever.
See,
ever,
people
ever,
like that,
ever.
I'm like, they just think they're better than everybody else. Because just drink a freaking soda.
I don't think my brother thinks that, but he doesn't like soda at all. Like,
Yeah,
never. He's always said it burns.
Yeah, one of my best friends,
Yeah.
she won't drink soda. She likes like
Really?
milk and water.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
like,
Oh, yeah.
love
John's a milk
soda.
drinker. He loves milk.
Got healthy bones, probably.
I have to be in the mood for milk, and usually it's just in the bowl after I've ate cereal.
Yeah, every now and then will be like, I would love a cold glass of milk, but it's
Ugh.
very rare. And it's normally like cookies, like Crumble cookie and a glass of milk is top tier.
See, Jake is a sweets and milk person.
I love it.
I'm a sweets and soda. I have to have bubbles to wash it down. And
That
it
makes
could be
sense.
just seltzer water. It doesn't have to have a flavor. I just need bubbles to wash down the sugar.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It feels like it cleanses my mouth
yeah, I see
or
that.
something. Yeah.
Kind of
Even-
breaks up the
yeah.
sugar in your
Ice cream.
insides.
I have to have soda after I eat ice cream.
Yeah.
Like every time I go to an ice cream shop, I'll get whatever I'm ordering and a Coca-Cola.
No, see, I need water after ice cream. I'm like
Mm-mm.
that. Ice cream's a lot.
What is your ice cream flavor? Like, what's your go-to?
I don't know if I have a go-to. I like, I don't know, butter pecan. I like,
I mixed butter, pecan, and pistachio ice cream together last time I went.
yeah, that sounds
It
good.
was so good.
Yeah, pistachio's always good.
Yeah, Bluebell ice cream. There's this Blue Bunny and there's Blue Bell. Bluebell has the cow logo. I can't say the word, pistachio and almond ice cream is it's unreal.
Yeah,
It's unreal.
that sounds good.
It's so good.
Colin got a good flavor of ice cream last year. It was called like Blue Panda or something. I feel
Blue
like-
Panda.
Yeah, and it was
How's
like
it
it
taste?
had huge. It was blue. The blue I think was just food colored. I'm pretty sure it was just vanilla, but it had these huge chunks of like Oreos and maybe like cookie dough and stuff maybe too.
That
but
sounds like the
it
Cookie
was
Monster
so
one at like ice cream
Yeah.
shops.
Oh,
yeah,
so good.
Jet likes that. I've been drinking this anytime I can. The one that we got,
The Dubai
Dubai
so
chocolate
good.
coffee thing. Is it
Matcha.
coffee though? It's
No,
matcha.
it's matcha. Yeah,
What is matcha?
a tea.
It's
It's lightly
tea.
caffeinated.
See, I'm
yeah.
such a girl now. This is my second tea that I've become obsessed with in 2025.
Yeah. Oh, matcha is the best. I had a coconut matcha at the beach, and I've been craving it ever since. So I think I'm gonna start trying to make them at home.
You can make that at home
Yeah.
because I just made the best coconut milk in the world.
How do you
So-
make coconut milk?
Well, you buy it in a can.
Oh, okay.
But that
Okay.
doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
Like at all. And I like coconut and it doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
So you get a little saucepan, pour that in there, get all the chunks that you can,
Mm-hmm.
pour it in a pot, heat it up slowly. You don't want to heat it too fast. Pour sugar until you feel like you have enough.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot. Put a little bit of vanilla extract if you want. And then what else did I add to it? Oh, make a little slur with cornstarch.
Mm-hmm.
So it thickens it up. And I do that over my sticky rice.
Ooh.
And it with mango chunks.
Yeah.
It's unreal. I keep it in a jar now in the refrigerator just for like coffee or whatever.
That sounds refreshing.
It's so good. It is. You would probably like less sugar than what I put in it, but it is just pristine. But coconut milk in the can's like $3.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I didn't
like
know
a
that
little
either.
Can?
Yeah. But like the cans, you have to use a can opener to open. Jake brought it home and he was like, "These are $3." I was like, "Why did you get them? I didn't know they were that much." What does mukbang mean? Speaking of food,
it's just recording yourself eating and posting it. It's a mukbang.
Okay, can I be so for real with you? I literally thought that was like a type of food.
No.
I was like, why do I keep seeing this word? And this girl's eating crawfish and this girl's eating this, but it all says mukbang.
Yeah. I think it actually started like in like the sexual sense. Like there used to be like I think a whole like category of mukbang and it was just girls eating. But I think with the
like a fetish?
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's just became a lot more normalized with TikTok, and now people just use the word like commonly to like record themselves eating and put it on TikTok.
Make money on OnlyFans by eating.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a long time ago it started. Well, like naked girls eating was like the
I
original.
can't just be in my regular clothes.
Yeah, no, like the original mukbangs, and then now it's just
interesting.
Every girl on TikTok.
Yeah, that was one of my questions actually.
Yeah,
because it just I'm on crab TikTok again.
Oh yeah,
because I just love it so much, and I love watching people eat crab legs. Nothing will ever just soothe me better than watching people eat crab legs.
I hate watching people eat anything.
Well, if they're clean eaters, I don't like messy eat. Well,
yeah.
Let me rephrase. I don't care if their hands get messy because they're eating like seafood boils and stuff. So of course they're gonna be like dipping and all the things. But if like your face and you chew with your mouth closed, I can watch you eat all day. But I love nothing more than watching, what are their names? Meg and, is it Callie, something. It's these two best friends. One's 5'1" and Meg is 5'11". And they literally make videos all the time. They're from New Orleans. And they're eating crawfish and like making the volcanoes with the boiled eggs and the crawfish and the crab and all the sauce. And I just, oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've never had the boiled egg portion, but
yeah, that does not sound very
see,
good
to me, I'm like, please give me all of that.
I don't think I've ever had a crawfish.
They're really good.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't know
it's
that you could do
basically shrimp, lobster.
No, it's more. No, it's different. It's weird. I don't really know how to explain it. I just think it's delicious.
Yeah.
I ate so many of them the other night, and then I was like taking them off people's plates. I feel like I just love them, but I don't think you would enjoy the process of eating them.
Oh yeah, no. Anything that you have to like crack and stuff. Like I like the taste of crab, but I can't eat crab legs because I'm like
it's a lot
too
of
much work. Yeah.
Oh, I was like biting them.
Yeah. No. See, I don't enjoy that.
No one enjoys going with me, but I have a great time.
Yeah.
I love them so much. Speaking of the ocean, that was a weird laugh I just did. That was my bad. Have you seen killer whales mimicking human voices?
No.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
It is the weirdest, wildest thing I have ever seen in my life. Have you seen the picture of the killer whales in Nova Scotia in the really, really rough water? And they're like jumping through the water, just having a good old time, and it is like death water.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I see that picture, I like it. And so I guess that led my algorithms to mimicking killer whales on TikTok.
Yeah. That's
Bro,
scary.
I'm telling you, it sounds like a demon talking, like, but it's a whale.
Yeah.
You should look it up.
Trying to like lure people into the ocean to kill them.
Literally,
like
I'm about to look it up. Hold on.
Mermaids?
Yeah, like a siren. It was the strangest thing that I didn't need to know. Like, I didn't need to know that was a thing. I find the birds that you find fascinating terrifying, and this is like that times a million.
Speaking of,
yeah,
people eat pigeon.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I was like scrolling through this like app the other day I downloaded that's like, yeah, scrolling through this app I downloaded of all these like healthy foods that are good for you to eat and stuff like that. And it was literally a picture of like the pigeon, wings and all, like fried, like it looked like a turkey, but it was a pigeon. And apparently it's like,
you're sure it wasn't a dove?
No, it said pigeon.
It said pigeon?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, and I was like,
but I mean, I guess it would taste like
eat that? I could never. Yeah.
No. No, I'm not going to eat a pigeon unless I have to. But we're going to circle back to that because I have a whole paragraph about birds.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if this will play. What are you connected to? Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. That's not the good one. Hold on.
Was the bye-bye a human or a whale?
Bye-bye.
Who's the bye-bye?
A girl.
Oh, okay.
But listen, it gets so much creepier. This is the one I watched the other day. Hold on. Go. Amy.
Hello. Hello.
Ew.
Hello. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's a well. Hey, buddy. That's a well.
Yeah. I was expecting it to sound a little more like I could understand it, but
I thought it was just the creepiest thing in the
that is
world.
weird.
Could you imagine being in the ocean, A, and a killer whale comes up? No.
Yeah.
But B, it comes up and starts talking to you? I'm done. Like, I'm done. What would
wild.
you do in this situation, Deeg? Freak out?
Yeah, I'd get eaten alive.
So every morning, I was trying to write a bit. I don't know who I think I am. Like, literally, I don't know who I think I am anymore at all. But I think in another life, I'm supposed to be a stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that I make myself laugh, I just feel like I'm hilarious sometimes. And Jake was like, well, you have to make other people laugh.
Yeah, it's
Like,
supposed
yeah,
to translate.
I laugh.
Yeah.
And, okay. So, anyways, me and Jet, this is not the bit. It was going to work into a bit, but I can't. It's whatever. Every morning, when we look out the window to check our bird feeder, there are no fewer than 20 to 500 robins in my front yard.
Okay.
Like, the whole ground looks like it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite scary. And when they figure out that you're watching them, I don't know if you know this or if this is just my demonic ones, they turn and will just stare at you, all of them.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right. I have this one, and I really think it's the same one every morning, who comes up and stands like where my little sidewalk thing is
Mm-hmm.
and just stares into my window.
That's weird.
It's super weird. And I love them, but I started trying to name them because I just felt like they all needed names. So I was going like Robin Thicke, Robin Williams, Robin Big, and then Jake's like Robin Hood and like all these other Robins.
Yeah.
But they all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they literally all look the exact same. Like, my woodpeckers, I can tell them apart because one's a little bit bigger than the other one. All of the robins are identical.
Oh, that's creepy.
And yeah, but then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, when you were talking about eating pigeons, do people eat like just yard birds like that? Like what little birds that come to your bird feeder?
Way.
Well, they have huge breasts. They do. They're huge.
Yeah.
And so I was like, if we were ever out in the wild and we had to survive,
Yeah.
like we could eat one of these if you could kill it.
Chunk of meat.
Yeah, of robin breast.
Mm.
Yeah, but I just didn't know if anybody else had herds of robins coming to their house every day.
Yeah, and just staring at
They're
them.
staring
Yeah,
inside my house.
that's the weird part.
I'm going to try to get a video because it is so strange to me. It's freaking me out. Like, all I wanted was my birds to love me, and now they do, but it's almost too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get robins. I get like cardinals.
Yeah, I have 2
and
cardinals.
Like the occasional dove.
Yeah.
But I don't get robins.
I have doves. I have a really big dove.
Mm-hmm.
Super big. I get doves, cardinals, robins, finches, a couple brown ones that I haven't identified yet. I have several woodpeckers, but I get the yellow finches,
Oh, those
the
are
really
cute.
pretty ones.
Yeah.
And then I have blue jays and bluebirds. So I have different. And I had a dream about a bluebird the other day. I need to look that up. But I don't know. They're freaking me out.
I want a pet bird so bad.
I
They're
know.
so fun.
But did you see the one that was mad?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was terrifying. Like, could you imagine getting chased through your own house by a bird
yeah.
that's trying to attack you?
It's like yelling at you
That's
too.
screaming at you. I sent a
Oh,
live
that's
video
so
of
funny.
it. It was this What was it? What kind of bird was that? I don't know birds.
Was it a cockatoo?
It's white
Yeah,
or
I think it
pink
was
or
a
whatever.
cockatoo.
And it was mad at its owner for whatever reason, and it was literally running through the house. I don't know why it didn't fly, but it was running through the house like sideways at her, screaming
like
at
cocking
her.
his head back
Yeah,
and forth.
it was so scary. I would have closed the door. I would have to go to like the bathroom and close the door.
I think what happened is that he picked up that behavior from like an angry wife or something.
1,000.
And like does it to play. Like
Yeah,
he's like,
well,
this is what we're supposed to do.
No, that is scary.
Yeah,
That's
so
so
funny.
scary. What is your dog doing?
Yeah, I don't know. He likes you
Why
right
are
now.
you? Are you mad? Why are you mad? He's got his back to you, Law.
You want to come to me?
No. Oh man, whatever, bro. I thought we were having a moment. Oh, that's funny. Have you ever heard of Geneva Rose?
Is that like a person?
She's an author. Author.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Author.
Yeah.
She wrote. You know her books. Hold on. And I don't know her books because I don't read. Hold on. I think it's The Perfect Couple.
The one the TV show's after.
What?
The TV show on Stars that I texted you about.
That's after her book?
I think so. Wait, no. The Perfect Couple is the one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But
I
that's
watched
after
that
her.
one.
That's after her
Oh,
book.
the one that we watched?
Yeah.
And it was all crazy and
yeah, that was
twisted?
based on her book.
Okay. She is one of my favorite people on the face of the planet. Because, first of all, and I'm sure it's just for, like, TikTok or whatever, like, it's just her, like, bit, lack of a better word, where she's very monotoned, very no emotion, very just doesn't care. And I think we talked about it before, she had a guy that would email her, like, bashing all of her stories, and so she would, I think his name was Steve, so she would make videos, like, reading his emails and, like, responding to them, but just, like, monotone.
Yeah.
Just no effort put into it. Well, now she's got her husband following her around, like, Targets and Walmarts and stuff, videoing her signing her own books. And I guess that's illegal, or you're not supposed to do that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I guess even though it's hers, it's not technically hers.
Yeah.
So I guess it's, like, messing up property or whatever.
Yeah, because someone might not want that or
Right.
something.
But she goes through and she's signing. These videos give me so much anxiety. She goes through and she's, like, secretly signing her book. She has a Sharpie with her, and when she wears sunglasses, like, makes it a whole thing. And the husband will be like, there's an employee. So she'll, like, act normal.
Yeah.
And, like, they're so funny. But a guy came up to her and was like, not an employee, just a person, was like, something about, like, what are you doing? And she's like, these are my books. And he was like, oh, what's it about or something? And then he was like, what's your name? And she's like, Geneva. Like, these are my books. Like, I wrote these. And he was like, oh, I'll have to check them out. And then, like, walked away. It was the most awkward, uncomfortable interaction.
That's funny.
But she cracks me up signing all of her books at Target. And I don't know why I felt the need to talk about it.
yeah.
But they really do give me so much anxiety.
Yeah, I'd be breaking
Yeah.
the rules. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And she doesn't just sign her name. She has, like, XO. So it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, it takes her a minute.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I just love it so much.
I feel like that would be, it's like being at Target and having something that's like literally yours, but no one around you knows.
Right.
Like, that you're the person
Yeah.
that wrote the book. I'm like, that's crazy.
And, like, you would have to prove that you wrote it if you got caught.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you would have to be like, no, I swear I wrote this. I'm just signing it for my fans.
Yeah.
Because the girl from Morbid, Elena, she has 2 books. And she'll go and do that, like, occasionally, not like Geneva's doing. But
yeah.
if she sees it, she'll, like, sign it. But Geneva goes to the store and, like, looks for all of her books wherever they are and signs them.
That's pretty cool, though.
It is cool.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was so funny. I don't know. I'm like all over the place as far as notes go. I have a ghost story. I have, what's this? Oh, another story that I heard on a podcast. Another thing that I thought was super weird, and none of which are related.
Well, speaking of Ghost, Matthew Lillard is rumored to be coming back for Scream 7.
I saw that.
And I could not be more excited.
I saw that.
He's
I was
literally
gonna
my
send it to you.
favorite actor. I love him so much.
Really?
And coming...
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
yeah, literally my
Mhm.
favorite actor. And coming back to Scream, like, that is Stu.
Does he play in all of them?
No, he's
or
only in
no?
the first one. And
Oh,
the
he's only in the
original
first one.
Scream,
Okay.
him and Billy Loomis are the 2 killers.
Do you want to hear a secret?
What?
Never seen it.
None of the Screams?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
I know, and I love Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch them.
The first one's the best. Definitely watch the first one.
I feel like I probably have seen it like a long time ago, but I just don't remember. I'm a Michael Myers girl.
Yeah,
I love all of those.
I'm both. I couldn't pick between the two.
Oh, I can
love
pick.
them.
But I also haven't sat down and watched the Scream franchise. So
yeah, you
I'll
should.
do that.
They're
Okay,
good.
I will. What else is he? He plays in. What is it called? It was a show.
Good Girls.
Good Girls.
Yeah, he's the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's in something else that I've seen recently.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't remember. Because I look up all the cast members to every show I watch ever. And I have to learn all about them. And I was like, oh, that's Shaggy.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember who it was.
I love him so much.
Have you ever been to the Denver airport?
No.
Okay, so it's like full of art. Very like makes you think art. Like you just have to be like, what am I looking at type stuff. So they have a horse there, and all I put was Denver airport horse, so I'm really just remembering this from what I heard on the podcast that I listened to. And so I think he's like 9,000 pounds. That
like
sounds a lot.
A real life horse?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a statue.
Okay.
Hold
I
on.
was about to say, that's a really big horse.
Yeah, that's massive. Let me see. So he's a blue Mustang, but everyone calls him Blucifer because he's like, they say he's haunted. So this is him.
Oh, he's cute.
Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to make you feel like welcomed and like he's sending you off on like a safe journey adventure. Like that was the thought behind it or whatever when the guy made him, and I'm trying to remember his name but I can't remember the guy's name that made him. 9,000 pounds and he's 32 foot tall.
Wow.
He's huge.
Yeah.
So when he was being made, his head fell off and it's not funny and killed the guy that was making him.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine dying by your own art.
Yeah.
Honestly,
how
kind of iconic.
Sick. Yeah. So he gets killed, right? And his kids take over the process and finish Blucifer and bring him to the airport or whatever to be displayed.
Yeah.
But like the blue is for like the mountains and like the Mustang is for, or the whatever, it's just for like Colorado. Like it's just all supposed to meaning. Represent Colorado, and people just think he's super haunted. But he did kill, he was named and designed after the guy's actual Appaloosa stallion that he had. His name was Blackjack. But it killed his own, like his creator.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. And let's see, he has 5 similar horse sculptures on a smaller scale than that one. I guess that's like his biggest one that he made. And I was trying to see if it would talk about the fatal accident. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Jimenez, Jime with a thing. N-E-Z. Jimenez was killed in 2006 at the age of 65 in his studio when one of the sculpture's 3 sections came loose from the hoist, pinning him against the steel support beam.
Oh, that's crazy.
Severed an artery in his leg. That's a slow death.
Yeah, that's tragic.
That's not good. But they say it's haunted because of that. At the Denver airport.
It probably is. He's like, dude, I made you and you killed me. You turned on me.
Has murdered people. Yeah. Oh, and it's anatomically correct, which I find
so like it has
fascinating.
The penis.
It does.
Or a vagina.
No, it has penis. I find that fascinating, and I don't know why we were talking about it or we weren't talking about it. The podcast was talking about it, but
have you seen? There's an airport. And when you're leaving the airport, there's like this huge sign that like changes and stuff. You only see your name, but there's someone right beside you that only sees their name.
What are you talking about?
I swear. Oh God, what airport is it?
Airport sign shows name.
And like people in the comments have said the science behind it, but I'm like, how? There's
Deltas. It says Delta.
No, that's an airline. That's not an airport.
I don't know. That's the first thing that popped up.
Yeah. There's like literally as everyone's walking out, all of you only see your own name. And it's something to do with like where you're standing and like facial recognition and like it knows.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
It says an airport sign that shows passenger's name is typically part of a parallel reality display which uses facial recognition technology to personalize flight information on a screen, showing each individual their specific flight details like gate number, departure time, and even directions, all while multiple people stand in front at the same screen simultaneously.
Yeah, that freaks me out.
It's tested by Delta Airlines at some airports, including Detroit.
Crazy.
Metropolitan.
We could be standing right beside each other and see completely different things.
That's scary.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works. I really don't. Because I'm like, are they in my... Is there something in my brain that allows it to do that?
I don't like that at all. I like that 0.
Yeah.
I like that 0. I don't... Ew.
Yeah.
That makes me feel icky.
And, like, it shows up on your phone, too. Like, I've seen people record it on their phones, and even their phone recognizes, like, their name and stuff. Because that's where I first saw it, was on TikTok,
no,
of course.
No, the world's too smart.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I like the demon horse better than that.
Have you watched Fly Me to the Moon with Channing Tatum?
No, but he's so hot.
Yeah, we
even say that every time, but he is. Follow Me to the Moon?
Or Fly Me to the Moon.
That's the one we were talking about last week.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah, that's where it's about NASA landing on the moon. But they wanted to do it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I finally finished it.
Did you? It was a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
So did you like how it ended?
Yeah, it was good. Because I thought that they were going to, like, the whole thing was them, like, faking the Fly Me to the Moon. But then the girl that was faking it, like, felt bad about it and was like, okay, I got to tell Cole, who's Channing Tatum, because he didn't know about it. And she knew that he'd be pissed about it. And they had, like, fell in love and stuff. So she was like, okay, I've got to tell him we've been faking this. Like, he's going to be pissed. He has no idea. So then she tells him. And then they're trying to figure out, because at that point, the, like, guy that works for the president was like, had said no matter what, they're showing the fake one. That way they can control it and stuff. And so they're trying to make him believe they're airing the fake one when they're actually airing the real one. But, yeah, it was crazy.
I'm like, I need a diagram.
Yeah.
You draw this out.
Yeah, I mean, even as you're watching it. And then, like, they have, it was crazy. But it was a good movie. It didn't end like I thought it would.
What movie did I just watch? The one with You're Cordially Invited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so good. So funny. I love movies like that. They make you feel so good.
It made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
The alligator or crocodile scene, alligator, whatever it was, sent me to the moon.
Yeah.
But did you know they were going to use a real alligator?
Was that
and it got vetoed. And like, duh.
Yeah.
I mean, duh, that got vetoed. Because they had like a trained one. Like somebody brought a trained one.
Yeah.
And they were going to use an actual alligator. And they were like, no. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, that's like the movie Anyone But You with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. They put them in the Australian water with a bracelet that was supposed to repel sharks. And they're like, you mean to tell me this keeps sharks away? Like, that's the things people do for movies.
I've seen that on Shark Weekend and it actually works.
How, though?
I don't know. This is not a shark.
The shark sees the bracelet and is like, oh, no, can't go
it's
there.
Like some kind of, like, wave. Like some kind of something they can hear that we can't.
That's like people that put the signs in their yard that says, like, no dogs pooping. And I'm like, dogs can't read. Yeah, they're not going to see that and be like, I can't poop here. Yeah. Oh, it literally makes me want to let him poop, which I'm a good respectful owner. I pick up his poop. On his walk today, he pooped twice, 2 different times in one walk, and I picked them both up, even though 2's a little much.
That's sick.
But I'm like, why? Don't put those in your yard. It's annoying.
I just shovel mine out of my driveway.
Yeah, like it's fine.
Because I don't know why they use the driveway.
It makes your grass nice.
Whole pasture.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I saw a ghost story on TikTok, of course. If TikTok got banned, we would have no podcasts.
Literally, that's
literally nothing.
All content comes from.
It literally, I watched it like 3 times because it creeped me out so bad. So there was this janitor in a high school in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they had like a birthday party in one of the classrooms like that day. This was at night. And so there's like balloons in the classroom. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's terrifying. So he's making a video. He's like, y'all, I have to share all this because I'm not lying. Like, and you could tell like just in his voice that it was for real. And I couldn't see a way that he was faking it. So if anybody has seen this and there is like proof that he was faking it, please let me know because I was terrified. So he was like, I cannot, like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, he's like, I can't explain it, but just watch this. So he goes in this room. He's like, this balloon has been following me. And I swear, I'm about to get chills. I swear to God. He walks in this classroom, turns the light on. There's a red balloon. Now, there's like 50 other balloons over here. They're all kind of spread out. They're all like kind of weighted to the ground. Or not weighted, but like they're not at the ceiling anymore.
Yeah.
And he walks up, and this balloon literally starts floating towards him. And he's like recording it. And he like goes around the corner and is out in the hallway. This comes out the door.
That's crazy.
It came out and I'm like that one that I kept watching. I was like, there's gonna be somebody somewhere.
Yeah, a string.
Like, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was like, there's gotta be something. But the way that it moved, it was just perfectly up and down. So it was like, if the string was on the bottom, it would be like this or whatever. It wasn't. And it literally came around the corner. And about the time it comes around the corner, if you're looking in the background, I guess it's like the gym, or there's like a door, but you can't really see through the door. It's like that glass that's mangled or whatever you're talking about. You see a whole person running across the screen.
That's crazy.
Oh, I got chills. I have chills.
Yeah.
I watched it so many times. Like, I'm going to find it to see if it's on my light TikToks, because I want you to see it, because it is actually terrifying.
Yeah, no, that's...
schools
in general, always at night. Yeah, they've been around for so long. There's bound to be, like, they're haunted. All of them are. There's no way any of them aren't. But
my grandma she was a janitor at a school, and so I would go, like, sometimes we'd have to, like, unlock the gym for people, and it was always so creepy going through there at night. I would, like, run through the halls to get to where we were going. Like, please don't. Okay, I'm going to send this to you, because it is okay, let's see if the comments say me holding the phone 3 business days away from my face.
I had in the comments. I'm like, I'm going to be down here in the comments and make sure it's not too scary for me first.
Did you see the guy that punched a ghost?
No.
Oh my God. I don't know why.
Punch a ghost?
He did. He was like at his girlfriend's house or sister's house or somebody's that he doesn't live there, but he was there by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, they keep telling me that you can hear the people like running around upstairs. And he was like, I don't usually hear it, but tonight I do.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you could hear it plain as day, people taking steps or whatever. And then he was like, he walks up the stairs, or like to the bottom of the stairs, and it's just a wall. And I'm looking at the door, because I was like, clearly that closet door is going to move or something crazy. But you hear like come down the stairs and stop, and then he's like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. And he's like, if you run down these stairs, I'm gonna punch you. And you hear like he like hits it, and then it stops.
He was probably like, what the heck? I've never been hit before. It was crazy.
Look, okay, I'm sending you this on TikTok for you to watch it later. You have to watch it, or you can watch it now. I don't care. It's so bad. It's so scary.
I know somebody, I feel like I can share this because I'm not going to say their name, so no one will know ever. They can't be mad. But they said that they recently have been thinking of maybe coming and having someone check out their house, because like weird stuff has always happened there.
Yeah.
But lately they have been sitting dead up in the middle of the night and looking at their partner and like saying things and then laying back down. And they even said one time, they literally, because I was like, what kind of things are you saying? And like they've said before, like looked under the covers and was like, I know she's under there or something like that. And they like one night they just sat straight up, looked over at their partner, waved, and laid back down and went back to bed. And I'm like, I would freak out. But I'm like,
the woman's doing this?
Yeah. I'm like, if Colin sat up dead in the middle of the night, like eyes open and everything, and said something to me,
literally just a Monday at my house.
That's terrifying.
Jake says so many things in his sleep.
Yeah, but sits straight up, eyes wide open, and stares at you and says it.
I know this person?
Yeah.
I've been in the house?
No? Probably not.
Oh, I was going to say, I want to know if I've been in there.
Yeah. No.
Well, keep us posted on that.
Yeah. Like
That's
doors,
exciting.
like cabinets and stuff will like shut and like weird stuff like that. But like the sitting up in the middle of the night and talking is a new thing.
Crazy.
So they're like, has it took over, you know? Like it's
no,
because they said their pupils will look all weird and stuff too.
No.
Yeah,
I was listening to And That's Why We Drink, which is another one of my favorite podcasts. And so their first half of the section of their like thing is a ghost story or paranormal, UFO, whatever. And then the second half, the other host does a true crime like segment.
Yeah.
But once a month, on the first of every month, they do listener tales. So people send in I don't think they call it that. They call it something else. But either way, their people send in stories for them to read on the podcast. And for this past one, they did something happened, and it's their 100th listeners episode, but somehow number 16 got skipped. So all the ones that they had from back then, they like read now or like again. And one of the ones, and I feel like I remember hearing it the first time they read it, but it was this kid, and she was little. I think it was a she. And she kept saying the ghosty man, like all these things, like I can't sleep because of the ghosty man, or the ghosty man did this, kind of almost making it sound like an invisible friend type situation.
Yeah.
But calling him the ghosty man, which is super creepy.
Yeah.
And then her and the mom were like outside, like going to get the mail or something, whatever. That's what I imagine they were doing.
Right.
And she's like, "Mom, run! The ghosty man's coming!" And like starts screaming at her mom. And then the mom turns around and just sees her kid get just like smacked to the ground.
Oh,
like just
God.
like didn't fall.
Yeah.
Like running, like literally got
Just,
pushed
something
down to
took her
the ground.
down.
Yeah.
Ew.
And she's like, after that, like it got into the house, and it was like in the house all the time. And they had to like move houses, and they moved houses, but this stuff still kept happening. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, see, that's
when you just get rid of the whole child. You know
yeah,
what?
no,
Child,
literally.
you're gonna have to stay outside.
Yeah, they're more susceptible to that kind of stuff, and that's why I'm literally like, that is terrifying.
Yeah. Last night I literally, so Jake plays what you call it on the video games. What do you call it? Call of Duty or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was on his video game, and I was laying in bed, and I was doom scrolling, and I heard something, and I was like, oh no, here we go. So I put my phone down so I could make sure I was hearing what I was hearing, because I already knew what it was.
Oh yeah.
I said, "You got to be kidding me! It's be the third one in a week and a half. I'm moving out." So I go outside, and I'm like, Jake, in front of all of his friends in his ear can hear me. I was like, "Look, there's either a mouse or a ghost in the bathroom, and I know for a fact it's not my ghost because he doesn't make noises.
Yeah.
Like this is a mouse." So by the time I got out and gave my speech on how, if it is, I'm moving the kids out, I'm getting all the important stuff out, I'm setting it on fire.
Yeah.
I'm moving out. It's too much. I can't deal with it. All of this, it had apparently escaped my bedroom.
Ooh.
Because Jake went in there, checked the bathroom, whatever. I was like, turn the light. He left the lights. I was like, turn the lights on, don't let him see. Like, don't help him. And then his friend was like, no, they're nocturnal. Like, turn the lights on, it'll like he won't be able to see good. I was like, then turn all the lights on. Like, give me a flashlight to sit. Yeah. And I hate light. And I was like, they just sit here and watch us sleep. Like, that's what they do. Like, this colony of mice that we have just come in here and just watch us sleep.
Yeah.
Jake was like, why do they? I was like, I don't know why they do it, but that's what they do. Like, why else are they here? My house is not dirty like that. Like, I don't understand. I live in the woods. I know why they're there. I get it, whatever. So I go back to bed. Jake assures me it's not in the bedroom. How he knows that is beyond me, when that is the exact room I got attacked by the mouse in a few weeks ago or a month ago. However long it was that I met Jesus, that was when it was. We go out. He goes out, closes the door. Not even 2 minutes later, he has him trapped. So that thing used me to open the door, because he knew I would get up and open the door for him to escape.
They're supposed to be really smart.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He planned that because he was in the bathroom and I heard it, and I said, oh no. Got up, went outside, left the door open. He followed me out. He was probably right on my heels, and I didn't even know. I hate them.
Yeah, no, they are. They're supposed to be actually like super duper smart.
Well, I don't like them. They scare me. They scare me so much, and I can't explain it. And I've tried to explain it to Jake, and I just can't.
See, I think
Whatever.
they're so cute, but the scary thing is when you don't know where it is. Like, if I have eyes on it, we're cool, but the second I don't know where you are, I'm paranoid.
If a mouse ran across this wall right here, they stay at the perimeters. They don't usually run out to the middle. If it ran across, I would break this microphone would explode with the scream. Like, your ears, you would never be able to hear again. And I would be sitting here in a ball like I was last night on my bed, just like rocking back and forth, like, please get it out. My body shuts down. And this part of my elbow, whatever this is, your ditch starts sweating profusely when there's a mouse around. It's like my body just knows. I don't have anything about mice on here. I just felt the need to talk about that. But I did. Oh, we had a compliment. Somebody messaged me on Instagram and was like, I love listening to your podcast. And also, you mentioned Purgatory Trail at the zoo. And this person went there and said that the whole time there was this feeling that they weren't alone. And the further they went, you could hear yelling. And they thought it was the zoo people, but it wasn't.
That's weird.
Yeah. So that story must be true. And they knew it was a creepy trail, like, before they knew the story. But me telling the story was like, that makes sense. Like, they were like, oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's neat.
It's weird.
Okay. I heard another story on a clip of a podcast on TikTok, and I can't remember what the podcast was called, so I'll have to, like, let you know next week or whatever. but they did like, I don't know if it was like Reddit stories or just people like send them in. They're like confession type things. And this kid wrote in and said that he stole I don't know why. I don't know if it's a he or she actually, but in my head it was a boy because it sounded like such a boy thing to do, but maybe not. What was that?
Probably a Taco Bell bag.
Oh, that scared me. I couldn't figure out what that noise was. The kid stole an ancient Egyptian artifact from a museum at 7 years old. The kid said that they went on a field trip and they were all like sitting around. They were like letting them pass around these artifacts, which by the way, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're
a child. They're going to break them, like if not steal them. And so he pocketed, I don't know if it's a he or she, sorry. They pocketed the toy or the artifact, left with it, like they left.
Mm-hmm.
The museum then realizes that one of the artifacts is missing, so then calls the school. The school does like this thorough search, like the museum people come apparently, like they do all these things to try to find it. This kid's like sweating. He's like, "No, I have it." Like, and he doesn't turn it in.
Yeah.
Like, he kept it. He's 31 now and he still has the artifact.
That's crazy.
And so at this point, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Do you turn it in or you just keep it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I would like will it to my children and like just keep willing it down and down and down.
I can't believe
down.
that he hasn't been like cursed for life.
Oh, he for sure probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Egypt's known for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's brave.
Yeah.
Or they, whatever it is. Super brave. But all like the parents were like, my kid would never do that. Like all the parents are like teaming up against the museum. It's like a whole thing.
You could probably turn it in and be like, I bought a house and like found this in the attic or something.
See, you could make a lie about it. But then I went down. As you can tell, I'm just off my rocker. I've also had 2 chais today and that. So caffeine. Do you know who Anne Boleyn is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so she was King Henry the Eighth's seventh. Sorry, King Henry the Seventh. Which one's the one that killed everyone? God, I should know my facts. King
probably the 8th.
Henry.
Wouldn't it be the last one?
Wouldn't
be any more King Henrys after one killed everybody.
Yes, this is him. Okay, King Henry the Eighth. Tudors, that show.
Mm-hmm.
It's about him.
Yeah.
Anne Boleyn is his second wife. So he was married to Catherine of Aragon, and they had Mary, Princess Mary, who then became known as Bloody Mary later in life. They had her. He gets tired of being married to her or whatever, but divorce is not a thing yet. So it's a whole thing. Anyway, he gets with Anne Boleyn, and she gets her head cut off. He decapitates her because she allegedly had an affair, but he was also having whatever. Super messy. So she wears this necklace, and it's like, I think it's 3 strands of pearls, and then it's kind of like a choker situation with like a drop pendant of a bee with another drop pendant of a pearl. All of it's probably super real. Obviously, she's queen. So she wears it. It's 17th century portrait is where you really see it, and it has a gold bee, so it's gold and pearls. She gets beheaded, which means all of her stuff gets taken and probably destroyed, if I had to guess. Because
what do they do with?
He wouldn't. Yeah, he didn't want it or whatever.
They didn't have Goodwills.
No, they didn't have anything. But the necklace has never been recovered. No one had it that day. She wasn't wearing it that day. She was stripped of all of her stuff. And so the rumor is that a servant hid the necklace and then later gave it to Elizabeth I, Queen Elizabeth I, which would have been Anne Boleyn and King Henry's daughter.
Right.
Redheaded Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That's in all the things.
Yeah.
And that the pearls are in the crown that are still used today.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. And I don't know how to find out if this is true or not.
There's probably no way to know.
And I love that so much, though. It is very sad that the necklace is destroyed because look how beautiful this is.
Yeah, I was about to say, just describing it sounded pretty.
It's literally so beautiful.
Yeah, see, in my head, though, she had, like, a servant that she was, like, super, super, like, really good friends with, trusted and loved, and she was like, dude, take this. And
yeah. Oh, it's one. Okay, I was wrong. It's 1 strand of pearls and then multiple drop pendants. No, it's 2 strands. But that's, give or take, that's what the necklace looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And that's like, she's well known for always wearing that pendant around, and she had it for her portrait that she got painted. But she was very controversial anyway. But to think that Queen Elizabeth, who had I'm pretty sure, did she have Queen Mary killed? No, that was Queen Mary of Scots. Queen Elizabeth and Queen Mary of England did not get along very well at all because they fought over who was legitimate or not. And so in my head, I just feel like I would have wanted to have that as just like a, middle finger to Mary. But I wouldn't have taken it apart. I would have kept the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. But I think it's cool that the pearls could be in the crowns that are still worn right now.
Yeah. See, I feel like he would have had to take it apart, though, because I feel like
So
there would have been, there would have been someone, a king somewhere could have been like, no, you can't have that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
taking it
because
back,
he married like 6 other women after that, which is wild.
Yeah, kings back in the day, that's just...
And sadly, I think I can name all of them.
All the kings or all the wives?
All the wives.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I can. I watched Tudors so many times. But they all did that. Like, why did they marry so many people?
Because they could, probably.
Ugh.
I
just like that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, when you're a king and you have literally nothing else to do but be in your castle and
that's true.
Get married to all these different women. And, I mean, the guys nowadays are like, want as many women as they can. So back in the day, kings that could just do that.
Yeah. And they did just do that, though.
Yeah, just did. And no one could really bat an eye at it.
But guys today don't want to get married. They just want notches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these dudes wanted to get married. But when they got married, they still had mistresses.
Well, also back then, you kind of, like, a lot of women you couldn't really sleep with until you were married.
That's
especially
true.
As a king, because you had to, like, have your high power. And you couldn't be out here, like, they had to marry them to get the goods.
And that smelled so bad.
Oh, yeah. They did, whole world smelled awful. I just know it.
And people had to watch you the first time.
Yeah.
I would have faked it.
Yeah.
I would have.
But did they even know how to fake it,
I don't know. I would have figured it out.
I don't see how they...
Like, just move your feet.
Yeah. I never watched
died.
Tudors. I watched Reign.
Really?
Yeah, and I think after
Tudors.
Reign, I tried to watch Tudors, and then it's a lot of seasons, so I would get distracted.
It's so many seasons. Yeah. But the first episode is slow. But once you get through that first episode, it's so good. And in the beginning, the guy that plays King Henry is super attractive. They make him get uglier because King Henry got uglier. Well, I didn't think he was very hot to begin with from the portraits that I've seen. It wasn't doing it for me, but he got however many wives, so good for him. But, he beheaded, I think, 2 of his wives. But, I mean, the second one that he beheaded was really his fault because he married like a 17-year-old. So, I mean, duh.
Oh, yeah.
Duh, literally, duh.
Yeah.
She's wild. And I don't think she was from any kind of, like, line.
Right.
Like, allegiance, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
She didn't have any,
random
like...
commoner.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. She was just one of us out here in the streets, and then he got mad because she acted like a 17-year-old. Well, you married a child.
Yeah.
So, of course, she's going to act like that. It's psychotic. Oh, my God. But anyway, such a good show, though. I feel like everyone should watch Tudors. The girl that plays Anne Boleyn in it plays in Game of Thrones. And she's like one of the really famous ones. I've never watched it. But
yeah, I've never... Well, I've watched, I think, the first season, but it's one I can only watch in winter, and I never got back in it this winter. Lately, I've been into, like, early 2000, like, rom-coms and, like, movies
like what?
And stuff like that.
For instance?
Let's see. I don't know. I can't remember the names of any of them because I just watch whatever free ones are out. I watched a cute movie recently. It was like early 2000s. It wasn't a rom-com, but it was this like, he was like 15 years old and he had a really strict mom. And his sister was really into like, buying like vinyl and stuff like that. And the mom didn't like that kind of music. So the sister left, but when she left, she gave her little brother all the vinyl. So then he discovered music. So then he decided he wanted to be like a music journalist or like critic and like write for magazines and stuff. So he convinced his mom. He got this like gig. He was going to go interview this band that, was coming to town and get an article in the magazine. Well, the band he never got to interview, but the opening band like brought him backstage and they like, he was this young, nerdy kid and they kind of like took him in. So then he got to like go on tour with them and the whole thing was like for an article and stuff like that. I don't know. It was cute.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh God, what's it called?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that actually.
Is it called Almost Famous? I think it was called Almost Famous.
There is a movie called that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one.
The whole time you were describing it, though, do you know what I thought about that movie that has Princess Diaries? What's her name? Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
where she gets with the young musician who's like a little bit older than her daughter.
Freaky Friday?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, wait,
no.
Anne Hathaway's not in that.
No, that's Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you said you watched it too. Hold on. But he's like so young. And
Oh, yes.
do you know what I'm talking about?
It was on
it?
Amazon.
Yes. What is that called? The Idea of You.
Yeah, the idea.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute.
What's another? I watched a bunch of like early 2000 movies lately.
Well, that's new. That was in early 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been watching comedy stuff lately. However, you remember Impractical Jokers?
Yes.
Okay, you know Joe left.
Yes.
Joe Gatto?
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He leaves, and now he's doing stand-up. He was so funny on Impractical Jokers, but we could not get into his stand-up routine.
Yeah, I feel like those are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Like you can be
It's
funny doing pranks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily translate to stand up.
And, like, I love
Stand
him,
up
but...
is hard to be funny at.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah. I like to go watch stand-up. I love to go. I want to go to just ones where there's, like, random people.
Yeah.
Not even, like, famous people. I
Yeah,
think
the
it's so
Comedy
funny.
Zone.
Yeah, and I've never been there.
Yeah, I never have either, but
We
always
should go.
want- Yeah, we should.
I
It'll
love
be
to
fun.
laugh. I
Yeah,
love to
me
laugh
too.
so much. Leo was, and I can't tell. Leo was giving me a facial the other day, and I can't tell you the story because it's not my story to tell. But when I tell you, she told me about this experience that she had not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was crying, laughing. She literally had to turn around and laugh. We both silent laugh when we get that like tickled. Like it's just silent.
Yeah, nothing coming out.
Breathing and like tears, and all of her the girls at her work were like, "What is happening?" I was like, "I can't tell you," but nothing makes me feel better than like a good laugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
And I don't do it often. I mean, I make myself laugh all the time,
Yeah.
but that's different. Like when somebody else makes me laugh,
Yeah.
it's just the best. Also a good feeling that I have, and I don't know if there's a word for this because you know how there's like a word for everything.
Yeah.
Like people that like rain or whatever you call them,
Mm-hmm.
which I am one of those. Okay. I was wearing my black hat that says, what is it? Looks by Law
Mm-hmm.
in the turquoise or whatever color that is.
Yeah.
My watch, solid, that exact color.
Mm-hmm.
My shoes, solid, that exact color. And then Jex started finding all of these things that were that exact color and bringing them to me. And I was
Mhm.
like, nothing makes me happier
Yeah.
than just having all of these things match that should not match. And why do they match?
Yeah.
What is that called?
There's got to be a word for it.
I tried to figure it. I don't know how to word it,
Yeah.
but it's just like when a color that you don't like, I didn't mean, well, I meant for my outfit to match, but I didn't mean for like all of her things to automatically start matching. It was just so weird. And I love when that happens. Like, I just love it. Like this shirt my friend gave me, but
Mhm.
this is my dad's shirt. And I got them at two totally different times,
Mm-hmm.
but they match.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that called? And it matches his hat?
Yeah.
That's got to be a thing.
Yeah.
It's like an OCD thing, I guess.
Maybe.
But it just makes my soul feel so good
Yeah. When
when
everything
things just match.
matching's kind of hard though, especially like tones and stuff like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's not quite the right shade,
See, I wear
you
black
can't.
a lot of the time, so...
But even black's hard to match sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I just don't care. This is my faded black shirt with my faded black leggings. Target has really good leggings.
Do they?
Yeah, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it from my chest. I'm going to mean every word of it. They are comparable to the Lululemons.
Really?
I said it. They're so soft.
I've been into the CRZ yoga. They're like,
CRZ?
yeah, they have, well, it's a
I don't know what
website
that
or they
is.
also have it on Amazon, but it's a Lulu dupe. They're so comfortable.
CRZ?
Yeah.
That reminds
And
like
they
a
just
side by
feel
side.
like I like when they make
Like butter.
everything feel, yeah, and it makes you look so smooth and soft and like makes
Oh,
your
yeah.
tummy look nice and
'Cause
compressed.
I have cellulite. See what?
CRZ yoga.
CRZ.
Yeah.
I'm getting a stair stepper from Amazon.
I've been seeing them on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine on Amazon.
Yeah.
'Cause I want it to get here within a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, like
Like
2 days.
tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the ab thing that's also on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
But they have the same company makes both
Yeah.
and they match.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna get those. And I think for right now I'm just gonna put it in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care. No one goes in my bedroom. I go in there. My husband goes in there. That's it. The mouse. They can use it.
Come
whatever.
in one day and just have a bunch of mice on your stair steppers.
Oh, I would die right then. But I just want to start doing something while I rot.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out and work out. We all know that I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I've been paying for a gym membership for literally 12 years, and I've gone 5 times.
You really should cancel
I
it.
know. Jake tried to cancel it for me the other day. He went at 5 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
with his friend.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, cancel my membership while you're there. And they won't. He even told her, he's like, she literally can't come in here. She's allergic to y'all.
Yeah.
Like, not even lying. I will break out.
Yeah. No,
And
you have to go in.
They won't do it. I was like, FaceTime me. Let them see my face and my license. Just be like, cancel it.
Yeah.
And they won't do it.
Mm.
You got to go. And I heard they make it impossible when you even go in there.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to end up cussing somebody out. I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
I don't have time. But Jake's joining like a 24-hour gym, like near where we live. He's going to the gym, and now that pisses me off because I'm like, now he's going to be in shape, and I'm not. And so I'm getting a stair stepper.
I think working out makes you feel so much better about life and everything, and I will stand by that forever.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I feel good when I've had like a day outside where I'm like moving hay bales, moving feed bags, like helping my dad in the shop, helping my dad at the barn, where I'm doing physical activity, but I don't feel like I'm doing physical activity.
Yeah.
Like when I ride horses for 6 hours in a day, that ab workout, pristine.
Oh, yeah.
That leg workout, so good. Even your shoulders. But I didn't feel like I was working out.
Yeah.
Because the thought of doing something repetitively multiple times over and over again makes me want to scream.
You just can't look at it that way.
But that's what it is. They're literally called reps.
Yeah, but you just don't think about the fact that you're doing that.
See, I do though. Like I look back at all my memories, and it's like when me and Tony or me and whoever were like in our gym era, and I'm like, I was doing so many reps just so repetitively all the time, going to the gym every single day, and I looked great. For like to me, like in my mind at that time, that was where I looked like my best.
Yeah.
But could not be me now. I just can't. The thought of stepping foot into a gym makes me want to vomit.
It makes me feel so good.
I love that for
everything.
you. I wish I had that. I do. It's just not. It's not part of me. I literally envisioned myself the other day, like walking down my driveway with a feed bag, like just on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Just like squatting and lunging all the way down my driveway, and I could do that before I would go. And that's such a redneck thing to say. Like I fully know that. But I used to flip that tire up and down my driveway every other day, and I felt so great.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
Like you can find that side of TikTok where it's literally just people outside in their yard doing random things.
I can't do it. And I would do take the tire and hit it with like a sledgehammer.
Yeah,
it's so good for your back.
Yeah,
like your back muscles, and that's my favorite muscle in the body.
Is it?
Yeah. What's
even
yours?
on girls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love a trap and a upper back muscle. It's so good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, on girls' legs.
Yeah, I never had those. My muscles are too long, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get leg muscles, but I am envious of girls that get leg muscles. Yeah. I like all muscles, but really though, I think the prettiest muscle, oblique.
What's that? Like your side abs?
Yeah. The long ones,
Yeah.
like this way, because that's all that I could get. I only had the 4 at the top that would ever be defined, but I love an oblique, like make a V cut. Oh, love that. I'll never see that again. It's fine. If I starve myself and only do ab workouts, maybe.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. We'll see. Have 2 kids. You'll understand.
Yeah.
Just too much.
Maybe. There's
too
still
much.
moms out there that are super fit.
Yeah,
You
but I
could
feel
do
like they
it.
were fit before.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is like all these, like I follow a girl that was super fit before she had 2 kids. Now she is super fit again. I'm like, but that's her life though. That's not my life.
Yeah.
That's just not for me. Plus, I just don't really give a shit anymore. If I'm being so for real,
Yeah.
I just don't. I want to so that I'm healthy and so that I feel better. But at the same time, like, I spent 2 hours today just getting screamed at by my child.
Yeah.
And that is no exaggeration.
See, that's why you need to go to the gym.
Oh, that's why I need my
release
punching bag.
frustration.
Yeah, I called Jake. I said, I can't do this. Like, he is mad at me because of boxers. When I tell you, I took his whole dresser apart. I did. He would not go.
Your kids?
Yeah, I did. And am I proud of it? Kind of. Because I couldn't get the whole thing out the door. So I started taking it apart. When Jake got home, there was drawers piled up in the living room. I said, he would not get in the bed because he was going through the drawers.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we'll just make this not a problem. Took him out. Then he lost his mind. And I was like, so literally 2 hours, I just sat there listening to him scream at me, and there was nothing I could do to change it. Nothing. And I was just like, this is, and nope, that's just my life right now. And so by the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is go somewhere I don't want to go, which is the gym. I want to drink matcha and not worry about anything.
There you go.
That's what I want to do. Do you have anything on your list? You don't have a list today? I just rambled.
Yeah, no, not really. Kanye's wife's outfit, that was wild.
What is that?
Yeah, just she was naked.
Are we worried for her?
Yes.
Okay.
From what I've seen, his line of clothes, he has some new like sheer see-through stuff coming out. So it was like a
promo.
Yeah. Because then to the the after, I heard they got kicked out. I don't know if that's true or not, because I was from that 22 words article that's usually clickbait or whatever. But because then the after show, they went to like a Grammys after party, and at that she was wearing the black see-through thing that Ye is selling on his website. So I think it was all.
Is that what that is? That's his company.
Yeah.
Ye.
Yeah. Well, that's his name now. He's changed it from Kanye to
he's just Ye.
He's just Ye.
He doesn't even give Ye vibes at all.
Yeah. No.
He literally looks like a serial killer.
Is he the same person that was married to Kim Kardashian?
I mean, physically, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's not. Like, I'm like, I don't see.
He looks like a complete psychopath to me, and I don't know anything about him, but his look and the way he spoke to her, I was like, punch him.
Well, my thing too, I heard that his daughter was at the Grammys, and I'm like, you're gonna.
And his wife was naked?
Yeah. That's
his kid with Kim?
Yeah, North. Yeah. I don't think she was with him necessarily, but I heard that she was at the Grammys. And I'm like, if I was at the Grammys and my dad brought a naked girl on that's so embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
And traumatizing.
I mean, she does have nice boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see them? I zoomed in. I'm not gonna lie. I zoomed in. I said, wow, they're fake, huh?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
But she literally, her face gives victim.
Oh, yeah.
She never
did not
smiled.
look like that was her idea at
No,
all.
because why would it be?
Yeah.
And if it is, Tana, I'm sure she chose that. That's great. Love that confidence for you. No.
Yeah.
I'm not. These hip dips don't need to be in that. You know what I mean? And I'm not body shaming anybody. I'm body shaming myself. I'm just saying, I don't think the world needs to see. And kids have social media.
Oh,
and it's all over social media.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to see that.
Yeah.
And it's the Grammys. It's not. I could understand if it were. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on podcasts. If it were the adult video industry awards, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they got the bodies for it. You know what I mean? That makes sense. But this is the Grammys. This is about music. Yeah. What are you doing? That was embarrassing. Not for her. I feel bad for her. She's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot. But I don't think she wanted to do that.
I think any of her outfits she's ever worn in public, because she's been photographed in 1,000 of just cringy,
what is
weird.
That? Yeah.
Yeah, but none of them are her at all. They're all.
I mean, that's like a form of abuse.
Oh, yeah.
Super manipulative, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
If Jake tried to dress me, and that's what he picked, I'd be like, no, you wear it. You wear it first, and then I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't wear that.
No.
You know he wouldn't wear that.
Yeah, first of all, gross.
Yes.
Any man in a sheer see-through. No one wants to see that.
Could you imagine? However, what's his name that sings the song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one that does the flips off the piano.
What was he wearing? Are you talking about
the blue jumpsuit?
Okay. Benson? Is it
Benson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Benson
the beautiful whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of loved it. I kind of loved the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
I did Freddie Mercury, deep cut with the... I loved it.
I haven't seen the outfit good, but I just seen a video. He had another outfit over it and ripped it off. Yeah, I need to get a better look at it. Yeah, but do you know who
ripped it off?
No, who?
I didn't know the one chick, and I'm sure I should know who it is, but I didn't. But Heidi Klum. Iconic.
I don't know if I know who that is.
Heidi Klum?
Yeah.
The Victoria's Secret model?
Yeah.
That's German?
I don't think I know her.
What?
Yeah.
From Project Runway?
I never watched it.
Oh, see, that was my reality TV.
Yeah.
It was Project Runway. Yeah. Well, she was one of the sides that she ripped off one of the sides of the blazer or whatever, the tux, and then he ripped his pants off.
Mm-hmm.
I want an outfit like that so bad.
Yeah, that is cool.
A rip away.
Yeah.
I used to do that with my basketball sweatpants that had the buttons. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one of the boys, I think it might have been Jake.
Of course it was.
Had the basketball unbutton all the way down.
They're the best.
Yeah.
They're the best. Did you have the zip off pants?
Yeah, I did have some.
I
yeah.
loved my zip off pants. Like, oh, is it hot? And then, like, what is that? Let's bring them back.
Did you ever have these super uncomfortable Adidas slip-ons? They were the most uncomfortable shoes ever. They had the freaking pointy and like, why do we wear those?
Your feet
by the
like
end of the
swishies.
day at school, I would be like limping, and I'm like, why?
But you had to wear them.
Yeah.
Did you have the blue ones or the black ones?
Mine were black, and they had like pink on the strap.
Oh, bougie. Mine were just black with the white.
Yeah.
But they had navy blue too. When that was like big when I was in school. What about the sandals that were like a sponge?
I never had those.
Yeah, they were super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But we all wore them.
Yeah.
All of us had like, they're just flip-flops that were loofah sponge.
Yeah.
Is what, but like with hairspray on it. Like that's what it felt like. Oh, fashion is so dumb.
Yeah.
But I love everything about it. I love everything about it.
I like trends back in the day better when it was like literally everybody jumped on board, and you only like you had either a magazine or like a commercial or something like that to see it from, and not like, I don't know. I love that because literally everybody had it.
Everybody dressed the same. Yeah. Were you a part of us? I'm trying to think. You probably got the tail end of it. Double polos.
Yeah, not a lot. Like I remember all of that, but I wasn't the age where we were wearing like double.
We were double polos.
Double camis. I got like the double
we
camis.
did those. Yeah, we did that. I say we like I was a part of this. I wasn't. Nope. I had a green polo with a pink little logo. I'm assuming Aeropostale. So I would wear a pink polo underneath it with like a lighter pink cami. 'Cause duh. And then we had like the plaid Bermuda shorts.
Yeah, no, I did have some plaid Bermuda shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a time.
Good times.
It was a time. And then those sequins bags.
Yes.
And
the Kool-Aid bag.
I had a Kool-Aid belt.
Yeah. All the Kool-Aid stuff was cool.
We should make those again.
Yeah.
I have so many Kool-Aid packets every week. So we could do that.
Yeah, that's probably how it got started to begin
Blue
with.
Raz.
The mom was like, oh my
she
God.
was over it.
Yeah.
She was over it. She needed a hobby.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm already paying for this stuff, so I might as well use it. Yeah, I get that. I get that so much.
Which brings me to, were all of those drank out of?
Ugh, gross. Ew, they had to have been.
Yeah.
Or just poured out, I guess. Like you could squeeze them out.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I do for Jax. Yeah. I pour hers out into like a cup.
Yeah.
But ew, I've never thought about that.
I still have mine in the attic.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure my parents,
I might still have the belt. I'll have to see. If I do, I'll wear it. Like it would fit.
Yeah.
Wear it around my arm. Like a bracelet now. Speaking of super gross saliva things, when I tell you that I ramped the other day, and people that hear this may be like, she is a terrible wife, and fine, think what you want. I don't care. I cannot do chewed gum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sight of your gum that you put on your sandwich.
I know, I'm the worst. I always have chewed gum on top of my
and so
Stanley.
I just know where not to look around you. Like I have learned, like don't look at her Stanleys ever, because there is a chance that there's chewed gum on there.
Yeah.
I can't. But I found something that is almost equally as bad, and that is a Zen packet.
Oh yeah, my husband leaves them everywhere too.
When I tell you, I ramped the other day. I was already about to start my period. TMI, don't care. So I was, anything was setting me off that day. And I came out of my bedroom and I moved the curtain to see my robins that stare at me. See how I brought that back? That's comedy. I'm doing it. I was watching my robin, and in the midst of watching him, I look on my windowsill, on my freaking windowsill, Mount Zen.
Multiples?
I literally started gagging because it's the same thing as hardened chewed gum.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And I was like,
I would say it's worse than gum.
I was like, they're full of spit.
Yeah.
it's full of spit.
Yeah.
And now it's dried spit, which is crusty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm about to gag. I had to go get multiple paper towels because I needed a lot of space between me and yes. And I was like putting them. Now I have caught actual vomit in my hands, but the thought of touching that was making me sick, and I had to throw them away. And when I called my husband, I was like, I swear to God, if I go to your side of the bed, 'cause I don't venture over there.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to go to his side of the bed. I said, if I walk over there and I see another mountain of these Zins, because I know you do them at night, I'm going to literally throw your side table out the window. And he was like, don't go over there. I was like, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I was like, but when you get home, please, for the love of God, make that not a thing.
You need to get him just like a little mini Zen trash can to like keep on there
I'm
and
gonna
dump
make
out himself.
I'm going to make him one that says Zen.
Yeah, make it
on
look
the
like
front.
the Zen can.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, that's genius. I'm going to do that. Because I was like, I'm literally going to vomit.
Yeah.
I tried one this weekend.
Zen?
Again.
Yeah, how was it?
It burnt
It's
my
like
whole
chewing
mouth.
gum.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I put it in my lip because I wanted to feel cool.
Oh yeah.
It burnt.
Colin literally chews his like gum.
I think Jake does too.
Yeah.
But it was burny. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I just tried it because we were like hitting the golf balls. Like, I want to fit in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a bro. Not if that's the qualification, because I can't do it.
Yeah.
But anywho, I want to play golf when it's warm.
Okay.
For real, for real. I want to wear the outfit. I want to look like I know what I'm doing and then go out there and bomb.
I've steadily got worse at it. I started off good and then
You were
just
doing
got
good.
worse and worse.
I just don't care. Like, I know that I'm not going to be good at it, so I don't care. Like, if we were playing tennis or, like, something super, super, super competitive,
Mm-hmm.
I would care to the point where it would make me mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I really just don't care, and I just want to do it for the bit.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun.
It would be.
We should just make videos.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
make fun of our men folk.
I'll go just for the golf carts.
Literally.
I love a golf cart.
I don't like driving them, but I like riding around.
I like driving them.
No, they make me nervous because they're not mine. I don't like driving things that aren't mine.
Yeah, and they flip so easy.
Yeah. And see, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
When I drove that one at that super nice golf course, I literally was going like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll catch up. I'm
See
so
y'all there.
scared. What had the equipment on it was like more expensive than my house.
Yeah.
And it showed you like all the holes, and like I said, I don't think I should be here.
Yeah, see, I don't like being anywhere too fancy. I'm like, give me the like cheap cruddy golf course
Yeah.
and the old golf carts that
Yeah.
have been here since 19, you know.
That you hit the gas and it takes it a minute to realize
Yeah.
you're trying to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do that. We're going to make videos of it. We'll vlog it. It'll be fun.
Fun.
There you go. Our spring and summer's planned.
Yeah, we're ready. Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready
Yeah.
for not the warm, but that adventure.
No, I'm ready to be
Oh, God, I know.
sweating and just
I
like
just saw this outfit I have on right now.
sunburnt.
Well, okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Cool.
Keep it unhinged.
Later.